In all of your years of doing this work, which is so incredible, the depth and the breadth of your work, I would be curious to have you share with us just a few things that you feel could make a difference for women if they understood them about men.
Yeah, particularly you share with me before the conversation, particularly for women as they get older, they have more competence. And many women are very successful, they're very confident and competent. And part of what makes a man most attracted to a woman is where he feels he has more competence in certain areas. Okay, this is a really important dynamic. And also for a woman, she needs to feel, to sustain attraction to a man, that he has a certain level of competence which is greater than hers. So it's not like he has to be better at everything. For example, women, generally speaking, want a taller man than they. You want to be able to look up to a man, and that's not just it's not just a metaphor, but there has to be something about this man in her life that fills a hole that she doesn't want to do herself or can't do herself. Okay, there's an actual interdependency, because for a man to feel attracted to a woman, he has to feel that he has something to offer to her. Okay, that there's something meaningful. That what is my meaning to her? A lot of men in their lives, particularly as they get older, they kind of feel like, what's the purpose? What's my meaning? What's my purpose? Why do I even bother? And this is, so the retirement for men, where they just want to just become more passive and whatever. They lose that youthful ambition and drive. And particularly in relationships, quite often, men lose that ambition and drive. And after being divorced once or twice, or being single up to their 50s, men don't have the zest of putting into the relationship. It has to be awakened by the woman. That's how it gets, it's, for example, after the shutdown, where, for 2 years, I wasn't able to travel around and give my seminars. And then, this was my job, traveling around. Now I do it online. But I really like doing it and live audiences. And then people are like nervous about going out. We've sort of been conditioned to stay home as opposed to go out now. But this year, I've got a promoter. I'm planning a whole world tour, and I'm just so excited. I'm very excited. It's what I do best. I know that. I'm always excited to be interviewed by you, Michelle. But there's something being with a live audience. I was just in China. I had 2,000 women, and there were some men there, but it was like, it's so exciting. For me, that's, for the last 40 years, that's what I do. I travel around and I give these talks and I help people, and their lives are changed. So for me, wow, I feel so lucky. So just the thought of I'm going to be able to do that again this year gives me so much energy, so much enthusiasm, brightens up my life. And that's called a man with a plan. Okay. One of my chapters of a book once was a man with a plan, a woman with a smile. Now, why I say that is that when I'm giving that talk, what I want is my audience to applaud for me. Okay. It's getting paid is good, but even better, if you have enough money in your life, is to have people clap for you, to appreciate you. This is the male side of every man. It's the male side of every woman. Women have a male side. You don't want to go to a job that doesn't pay you. You want to get reward for it. We're doing this talk today. We want everybody to put in their likes, that we can share this message with more people. It's a response. We're all looking for that response that says, I make a difference. Okay, that's our male side. And women who are, as they get older, naturally, their hormones are changing and their life experience, they have more confidence, they have more competence, they're more can-do. So when you're a can-do woman, it's very easy to be on your male side. And to some extent, hard to get back to your female side. So what is the female side? Well, I gave the example of I'm giving a talk to an audience and they're clapping for me. They're the female side. They're the person I'm serving. They're the person I feel I can make a difference with. And what I'm looking for is their appreciation and their response. Now, let's go a little deeper into this. So many times women feel they're not getting what they want in their relationships. Now, I know a lot of women listening are single, but we have to be able to think about past relationships to open our door for better relationships in the future. And generally, women feel I'm not being appreciated in my relationships. It's a very common thing. And the relationships they've had that didn't turn out well, it hasn't worked out, they didn't feel like they had value because they're on their male side. On the male side of us is you feel you have value when people appreciate you, when people pay for you, when projects get completed, when you set goals and they're done. If you set goals and they don't happen, you feel I have no value. So it's like, what is my value? Well, you can easily find your value in the workplace when you're confident. But then you're over here and you're in a relationship with a man and he's not treating you or is attracted to you or is attentive to you. He's not motivated to you. He's not interested in you. You can easily think, well, I must have no value to him, so I should earn that value.
Right.
Okay? This is the mistake. When you have to earn your value, you don't realize what is your value in a relationship with a man. And your relationship, the value with a man is just like you want a man with a plan, a man who has goals, he has energy, he's motivated, he's not just sitting back watching Netflix. He's got a life and he's involved in it. Well, that's his male side. That's her male side. But the female side is a part of her that your value comes from how you appreciate what he does for you. Acknowledging his value makes you valuable to him. See, I have a wife, she's happy. She's grateful for what I provide for her. She needs what I provide for her. And often again, confident women are afraid to admit even to themselves that I need a man. I would like a man. I want a man. You have to feel an awareness that I need a man in my life. And it's not like I need only a man, okay? You need friends, you need a job, you need children if you're into children, you need a time in nature, you need time for vacations, you need to eat food. You eat your food, and then you're done. You're not needy to need food. You're not needy to need a man in your life. But the reason I emphasize this word need is because competent women often feel like I can do everything. I don't need a man. I would like a man. It's humiliating to say, or embarrassing to say, oh, I need a man. And there's also the fear that goes with that, which is I'm afraid of sounding needy. Now,
right.
There's a distinction between I need something and I'm needy about that. Like I need food, so I'm going to go have dinner tonight. All right. So, and then after my dinner, I'm satisfied. I don't think about food. I don't need any more food. I'm done till tomorrow, right? That's a healthy person. Needy person would be, I have to keep eating. I have to keep eating. And that's not healthy. Just like that's not healthy for your body. It's not healthy in a relationship with a man. It's to be able to find that balance of, for some women, they are just needy and they have to learn to become more independent to balance the neediness. But other women, and this is the ones I'm talking about here, are so independent, so capable, and so confident, and so competent that they can go to that side. To the extent you're over there, it's kind of embarrassing. You feel you'll be unattractive if you were to need someone. But the need is what allows you to feel love.